Agents, this is Luis Moreno. Every single one of you Medicare agents, including myself, should have this one tool that you should not be doing without, and that is a CRM. More specifically, Agent CRM. What I'm going to share with you here is what does Agent CRM do for you, and I'm going to also share all of the workflows that I have built inside of the CRM that I use in my agency for my Medicare book of business. Let's jump right into it. So, what I'm going to share with you right here and what you're looking at is this is a demo account. And Agent CRM or a CRM, what it is a tool that allows you to communicate with all of your contacts. Okay. If you look at it from that 30,000 foot view down below of what a CRM does, it is just a communicator. It's more than just a communicator, but it communicates with any of your contacts. Now, a contact can be a prospect. Okay, it could be your clients. It's anybody that you enter into the contact section. All right, so know that. And also, once those contacts are in there, what the CRM does is you can manually communicate with those contacts, or you can create automations which communicate with those contacts. And that's where the beauty of what the CRM can do. All right, so let's get into the demo account, and I'm going to share with you what the CRM does. And then I'm going to share with you all of my specific workflows that I have created for the CRM and for you Medicare agents. All right, so what you're seeing right here, guys, is these are all the tools inside of Agent CRM. Okay, the beauty of this CRM is that it has been customized for insurance agents. Okay, solely customized for any kind of insurance agent. You could be a Medicare agent, an ACA agent, a life insurance agent, a P&C agent, a mixture of those, and this CRM will work for you. In my agency, I have a P&C agency, ACA agency, a Medicare agency, and I also do a lot of recruiting of agents, and I have all of them put into this one CRM. Now, what the CRM and what the people at Agent CRM have done is they've customized this toolbar over here. So we're going to start off with the customizer. This is what makes all of the automations work beautifully, and it's also what makes them personalized to you and your agency and also all of your contacts. So what you will do here is in the customizer, you have the ability to enter all of your business information, the business name, email, phone number, address, your domain, and what products you offer. Then you enter your personal information in here. You upload a picture of you. You can do your signature so that it automatically puts a signature into whatever documents you create, your NPN, and you can upload your branding, your company logos into this. You can put all of your social media tags or specific URLs for your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, and your YouTube. I was trying to say your handles. So you can customize this so that that data is in there. All right, and you'll see in a little while how entering all this data here in the customizer is huge and valuable and saves time. Now, there's the activator. The activator is a tool that they put in here to teach you how the CRM works. So the first one is phase one with a bunch of videos that talk about how the CRM works. Okay, how the support bot, how the branding bundle assets help you, how to fill in the customizer. So these are all videos to teach you how to be familiar with this tool. Okay, then you go into phase two, which is where they get into how to make a phone call within the CRM, how to track sales, how to use smart lists, how to do targeted campaigns, and so forth. And then the third one is they do have a lot of upgrades that you can purchase. They have Agent AI, cross-sell automations. They have a bunch of stuff that you can get from them. And then I'm also going to provide, because you use my affiliate link, I'm going to provide to you a bunch of workflows that I've created. Then you've got your dashboard. This dashboard gives you a snapshot of what you're doing, and it can be completely customized. The conversations tab, this is huge. This right here is a list of all of your conversations that are happening between either you, maybe the staff in your agency, and your contacts. Really neat feature. Then you have a calendar, so you no longer need Calendly. So you've got a calendar here that you can utilize in anything you send out to your contacts so that they can book an appointment for you. And it works just like Calendly. Here are your contacts. Now, this is an employee of Agent CRM. This is his business phone line, but this is a contact. Now, I'm going to share with you what a contact looks like. So it's got his first name. You can enter date of birth, email, phone number, and then there's a bunch of information that you can enter here. Now, in this middle section, this is where the CRM shines, because this is a conversation, a list of the conversation that you've had with this insured, and all of the text messages, all of the emails, and even if you happen to make a phone call from within the CRM, you also will have a recording of that phone call. The opportunities tab gives you a view of the pipeline, the stages of whatever you're trying to do. You can have them, I don't use it very much, but you do have the ability to create a view of where maybe your lead is, or maybe your client is. Maybe you're in the quote stage, and then you go to the waiting stage, and then the enrolled stage, and then the onboarding stage, and then the cross-sell stage, and the referral stage, where you can grab specific contacts in here and move them around so you know where they're at. Payments, completely, I don't use this tool very much. Then you've got marketing. Guys, this is huge. You've got your social planner where you have all of your social media accounts, and it monitors your social media. Okay, there's a countdown timer. So let's say that you want to create a countdown timer for whatever reason. You've got the timer that you can put into your emails or text messages. Automations. This is huge, guys. Automations are jobs. Okay, I'm going to try to do the best I can here to explain an automation, because this is where I'm going to share my automations and the stuff that you can get from Agent CRM. But this is huge. Okay, this is what makes this shine. This is what makes you money. All right, an automation is like a campaign. Okay, they're kind of the same thing, just an updated term. An automation, think of an automation as a workflow, a campaign. It is a series of actions. It's a series of either a text, an email, or some other action that you put into this campaign workflow that will automatically start working for you when you pull a trigger. Okay, so think of it as, let's just, a simple automation could be an automation that simply says an email and a text message, and you can make it say whatever, welcome to my agency, or maybe it's a quote, hey, Mr. Insured, thank you for clicking on my ad, or maybe they called in and you gave them a quote, and you fire off this workflow, and it sends them a text and an email on whatever sequence you've set up. And this thing can be as simple as one email, one text only, one email only, or it could be a complicated workflow where you're sending a text and email, you wait a couple of days, you send another text and email, and you wait 30 more days. It can get super complicated. But think of it as a series of jobs. So it's just like hiring somebody. Okay, hire that person, and you say, hey, here's John Smith. Here's what I want you to do. Send them an email and a text message on my behalf. And because of the customizer, when these emails and text messages go to them, it's customized, it's personalized. It'll say, hey, John, because it's going to pull the first name. This is the owner name, and it's going to pull that from the customizer, from the agency name. So it's going to get very specific. It's not a very generic email. It's very personalized to that person and with your information on it. Beautiful thing. All right, we're going to spend a lot of time on automations here in a minute. All right. Then you have sites. This is very, very cool. You can create funnels or landing sites where maybe somebody lands on it and you want them to do something. You can create a chat widget that goes on your website, QR codes, um, webinars. I mean, it's there's a lot of features. Now, reputation. This is where you link it up to your social media platforms and maybe Google reviews, and it lets you know when there is a comment. Okay, very, very cool. Now, let's talk about support. Okay, well, you know what? Let's talk about what they provide, the workflows. So if you go down here and you click on click and play assets, okay, you're going to get the branding bundles. These are bundles that they have created. Okay, you get dental and vision, final expense, group benefits, health ACA, Medicare, life, IULs, P&C, recruitment. You get all of these workflows. They've even got some add-ons, cross-selling, a holiday campaign, win back, send contact card. So you get all of that. Okay. Well, we're going to talk about the send contact card. This is vital as of October 2025. Vital. Okay. So you get those. And then you're going to get mine, and we're going to talk about mine here in a minute. Support options. Okay, this is where Agent CRM shines. You are able to get on here and set up a support bot. You can set up a Zoom phone call. You can call in. You can email. They've got a ton of support features for you to help you make sure that you're using Agent CRM the right way. And if you get stuck, they will help you. All right. So I hope at this point so far, you have been loving the features on Agent CRM. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to dive down into my workflows that you get when you use my affiliate link. All right, here we go, guys. So what I have created for you guys, if you take a look right here, I have created this. So the 2025 Workflows at Cash Flow 2.0 version. So I had a 1.0 version and then I updated it, made it less flat. I felt like my 1.0s were very, my 2.0 send message, but now I've updated them to give them a little more impact. Now, the contact card, this one right here, this is huge. This is in all the workflows. What the contact card is if you don't know this yet, iOS 26, an update that's happening to iPhones, and I do believe the Android platform already had it. But now Siri will be answering the phone calls. So no longer will you be able to call so-and-so. You can call them, but that phone is not going to ring. Siri's going to answer it and it's going to ask you why you're calling. So they're not looking at their phone. You're going to voicemail. So connect rates are going to go down the toilet. So this is what you're going to have to do. Make sure that you're a contact on their phone. So we've created, Alex from Agent CRM created a workflow so that it hits your client with a contact card that they help you create that you can send to the client, and all the client's got to do is hit open it and save, and now you're a contact and now you're in. Beautiful. All right. So these are the workflows that I have created. I've got ACA English, and I've also got another folder with Spanish. I've got Medicare English and Medicare Spanish. I have P&C workflows for those P&C agents, and then I've got life insurance workflows. Let's go to the Medicare section. Under the Medicare section, I have this for you. Okay, and hang in there, guys. We're almost done. I have a nurturing folder for Medicare. What this nurturing folder does is, let's say that you enroll John Smith with Aetna. Okay, when you activate this workflow for that client, it's going to send them a series of emails and text messages the entire year. The very first one goes out with, hey, John, thank you for trusting us. We're your Medicare agents. You've enrolled with Aetna. Here is a picture of the app that you'd want to download or the website to go create your account. Here is the phone number. Here is for member support. Here are some links for the provider directory and the formulary directory. I let them know about that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into maintaining this client and keeping another agent out of their house. Because every month they're going to get an email from me that talks about the benefits of their plan. It generically talks about them, but it lets them know that they have a gym membership. It lets them know that they have dental and then vision and in the gym, transportation and other benefits. Reason a lot of agents lose clients is because they lose contact. So by emailing them and texting them one time a month, you're able to stay relevant with them. All right, how about you final expense agents? Okay, you final expense agents out there that have a book of business without Medicare, we have a workflow that connects with those people and lets them know that you're a Medicare agent and you can help them. Okay, and this workflow specifically starts in September, notifying them that AEP is around the corner and that you can help. How about this workflow? This workflow is a workflow that finishes off when this workflow ends. So this one ends in September, and then this one starts notifying them about their ANOC letter, and then it continues on with letting them know that you can help them out during AEP and for them not to go to anybody else. I have a workflow here that cross-sells final expense. How about this one? Look at this workflow right here. It is a MedSup PDP AEP reminder. And you're like, Luis, there's no AEP for MedSup. I know. But there is an AEP for their PDP. How many letters is that? Okay, so I have an AEP workflow for the PDP portion of somebody who has a MedSup. So in case you want to shop their PDP, there you are. Okay, I have a quote follow-up. So maybe you are quoting a MedSup. Maybe you're just quoting even an MA plan that has a $0 premium, but they're thinking about it. Well, this keeps connecting with them. I have a Medicare sold button. So there's a button here on the contacts where you can click on a button when you're entering contact and indicate that you sold the Medicare. I have a template of a workflow that if you're running Facebook ads, when somebody fills out the information on that lead form, what it does is that information is automatically entered into the CRM, and then it starts warming up that lead for you so that when you call, they already know a little bit about you. Then I have post-enrollment MAPD workflows. Okay, this workflow, again, connects with your seniors. It cross-sells hospital indemnity. That's what HIP stands for. And it also lets them know of some must-dos that they must do. I have a cross-sell for dental and vision when you sell a MedSup. And then this is the one that I call the moneymaker. And I need to change the color on this tool. I'm going to go all the way to green. All right, because this thing is the tool that makes money for me and at my agency. And because I have entered the date of birth for all of my contacts, this is looking at my contacts that are turning 64 and a half. Okay, I know us agents would give up our least favorite kid to get a list of people turning 65. Agents just go crazy for that list. We know it doesn't exist, but you can create your own list from your own book of business. So now you can go on here, enter all of your clients, make sure, and also your leads, put their date of birth on there. And then when they turn 65, it not only notifies you of this person turning 64 and a half, but it notifies them, hey, John, this is Luis. You're turning 65 soon. I want to wish you a happy birthday. I know I'm 6 months too early, but I want to tell you this. Medicare is super confusing. I am a Medicare agent. I'm going to walk with you during this Medicare journey. And what we're going to do is first, I'm going to help you enroll into Medicare. I'll guide you through the entire process. And once you get Medicare, then I'm going to guide you through your Medicare insurance options. I am going to walk you through this entire journey because I tell you, it is super confusing. And also, there's an alphabet of Medicare letters that, even to this day, thank goodness that I do this every day, but also it's very, very confusing. So, rest assured, I'm here for you. I'm going to walk you through this thing. You don't need to answer any phone calls. You don't need to reply to any mail that you get. You might even get some door knockers. You can ignore those guys. I am here for you. So, that is my money maker. Guys, this is huge. My book that is turning 64 and a half, I want to get to them before anybody else does. And then there's one final feature that I want to share that I should have done earlier. And here on the contacts, guys, when you click on your list of contacts, in fact, let me get back to my demo account here. Okay. When you pull up your list here and you see your client, okay, when you see this and you see this conversation here with your client, what you're going to see here is the entire conversation history you had with your client. If you've ever had an E&O claim, this is your proof that you did what you said you did, and what that client is accusing you of not doing. You have the proof here that you didn't do that. I will tell you, I've been through 3 of them, and I've won all 3 cases, all because the E&O attorney that was assigned to me to protect me was able to get a conversation, whether it was over the phone, a text, or email, that whatever they alleged that I did was not true. So there's a lot of benefits to having Agent CRM. Now, this is what I'm going to share with you guys. Agent CRM is only $97 a month. That's it. $97 a month. Doesn't matter how many staff you got. I have 14 people. All 14 of my staff have their own logins to the CRM for my agency. All of them communicate with my people. I can see all of their conversations, text messages, emails, and if they had a phone call, it'll be recorded on there, and I'll see a little bar there that has how long the call was. I can click and listen to it. I can even download it if I need to. Guys, I have other tools. You can collect your scope of appointments here. There's appointment reminders. If you're an AC agent, I've got the ACA consent and the confirmation. There's just so many tools. Guys, at this point, if I haven't sold you, I don't know what will. But this is a must-have tool for every insurance agent. Medicare agents, you need to have this. I know you guys are running on sticky notes. I got them all over here. Okay, even though I have this tool, I still have sticky notes. But this thing keeps you highly organized, and it is worth its weight in gold. Guys, you will be making money, not only because you're retaining your clients, but it'll also cross-sell for you, and it will also uncover new business for you. Guys, this is Luis Moreno. Here's what I'll have for you. Guys, I'm going to share my affiliate link with you. This link will get you to Agent CRM, and remember, it is the same price. You're not paying anything more by using my link, but you get everything that they offer, plus you get everything that I've created and used in my agency. You guys get that. So give Agent CRM a try. You're not going to regret it.